The bell. Bring out judgment. Judgment was decreed. You have been kind. It seems you have spared everyone you could. Hey guys, Cosmetic Cat here, and welcome back to Deltarune Chapter 4. Last time, we entered into here the third sanctuary, technically the third dark world, but the second half of the original one that we entered. Really confusing. From there, we explored around, tried to find the Roaring Night, and we have gotten up to this point to where then we headed back to our original castle town to find out who was Mike. And if you haven't figured that out, go watch the other video, because I'm not going to explain. You have to go find out for yourself. So now, my friends, we have reached towards the end. Up ahead is the fountain. So there's only one way but up. Mountain. I can feel his presence just past this wall. Hey, wait! The hell are we gonna climb up there now? Friends need help? Mr. Jack, what are you doing here? It's dangerous. Yeah, get back to the study, dude. Jack fear no danger. Friends help Jack climb out of pit of bad feelings and loneliness. Jack will help friends climb anything now. Not like we have another choice anyway. Okay. Okie dokie, on my shoulders, please. Walls become thin here. Let's be careful. Don't worry, Jack, just hang on and... You guys, the hell are you doing here? We apologize for our belated realization. But you three are the heroes, are you not? The story of your kindness has become legendary. Everyone is here. All making a huge stack to help carry us. And so, post-haste, we came to your aid in your battle. Go forth and defeat the knight. Oi, 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 oi. Everyone, thank you so much. Guys being nice kind of pays off. Now let's go kick the knight's ass. The bell that we rang earlier before. If you do not end up recruiting everyone, not sparing everyone, there is a different ending. Where instead of everyone catching the fall of Jack, Jack, near the end, will throw the entire fun game up to the top as he falls to the bottom, insinuating that he is now dead. It's unsure if he actually really is dead, considering he's just a prop. We never really see any characters in the Dark World actually die, but it's implied in the scene with Susie being enraged. But thankfully, we have everyone recruited, so they were able to help us out here. Now we can go forth. It's getting dark. Let's stick together. Quiet. Huh? Damn it! So dark we can't see anything. This keeps up, we'll be Chris? The human soul, us as the character, shines the way. Chris, what is that light? Everyone together, we're trying to dodge the knight's attack, but the human soul has finally kind of shown itself and its ability to show the light. We saw this earlier in the Jackenstein fight. And oh god. Seems like we can't dodge him anymore. Susie, what are you doing? Like I'm gonna let Chris hog all the bullets. Susie, Chris, as long as there's any pain I can take in your place, I'll be there, okay? Everyone is down to 1 HP. We barely make it out alive. Looks like that's the end of it. Yeah. Let's finish this. What's really interesting that I took note from this, obviously other than its raw, powerful emotion, is that throughout all of that, when Susie, Chris, and Rouse would get knocked down, Chris never did help them up. Chris has obviously been shown to be working with the Knight and is close with the Knight, and he still also cares about his friends to fight against the Knight, but apparently not enough to help back up to their feet, which is really interesting. A red flame, it glows hesitant. Return to safe point. If we go back here, there's another wisp flame for us to return back to, and if we go all the way up here, everyone is still here. So, how long shall we stack up like this? Until the Lightners reign victorious. Yes, you're right. We are helping, aren't we? Oh, you there, young knights. Help stack up for the Lightners. They don't even recognize us. Even though they helped us. I guess it would make sense because they wouldn't be able to see us. Yeah. If you so wish, Toby Fox was kind enough to give you one last chance to come back here. But we have done all that we can. As we save. At the third sanctuary, last chamber. It's so cool. This music, too. You. Nowhere to run this time, dumbass. I don't know where you put Toriel, but it's over. The fountain's just past you, isn't it? That means we don't even have to beat you. All we have to do is get past you, and it's over. You can't beat us in the light world, can you? That's why you keep running, isn't it? Hey, what's so funny? Chris, why are they laughing? You're laughing because you know I'm right, don't you? You lose that fountain. It's over. Don't make another fountain! What is that thing? It's a Titan. The hell is a... There's no time to explain. Everyone, climb on. It won't attack itself. Susie, we literally explained what a Titan is in the past few chapters. Yes. We're nearing its end and the Roaring Night has done the impossible. It has summoned the Titan. It has brought forth the Roaring, the one thing that we have tried to escape to do. What's interesting is the Roaring was prophesized to be a by the sounds of it, it would be a multitude of Titans that would be brought forth. Because Rouse mentioned it would be the Titans that were emerging. These eyes right here will shed darkness, and if you run into them, they'll take damage, but not a whole lot. So you're really fine. The design of this, though, as you can see, the white eyes, they're so cool. And I'm also now realizing the background as well, having the glass panels. It's so beautiful. You won't slide as much compared to like water. But where am I going? Oh, I'm going all the way up here. But it will, of course, instead take damage. But back to the Roaring and the prophecy. We only have one Titan here, so is there more to come? Is it just the one? That's what we're gonna have to find out. But also, I would like to bring attention that, again, Toby Fox's music writing in Chapter 4 is beautiful. This callback to the original of the first, melody is the word I'm looking for. As we see more darkness emerges as we climb higher to the eye of the Titan, all we can do is attack. And angel wings emerge. One last attack. The drums make me feel like I'm back in marching band. Puff. Looks like we're safe. For the time being, if we stay here, it's only a matter of time until it finds us. I'll say, what the hell is that thing? Again, we went over this in previous... Okay, Susie. Someone didn't study it. When the fountain's power becomes too strong, when the flow of darkness roils riled, it makes that Titan. It's the fear of dark. It's the bump in the night. It's the shadow of the backside of your mind. It has no consciousness. It only exists to destroy. Well, how are we supposed to beat it? I don't think we can. Hatching so fast. Unless... Chris, and you can seal fountains, can't you? Maybe if the Titan is anything like a fountain, you could... It's found us! Run! Rouse, run! Instead of... he just floats. Let's find a place to climb back on fast. But yeah, we're just kind of stuck here now, waiting for to do. We're trying to climb back onto that pillar over there. If we jump here, we can make it back on. We want to. What's over here? Let's wait a sec. There's nothing. We literally can't go over here. I swear there was a chest over here last time I remember that you just couldn't get to, and I don't think there's anything else to explore. Which is really weird why Toby Fox gives you the option to, but I'm actually going to check something real quick of what's equipped. Yes, okay. If we jump here, we can make it back on. Let's jump down. What? It's already spawning? Encounter the darkness. I don't know what the official name for these enemies are, but they are the spawn of the darkness of the Titan himself. Darkness constricts you. TP gain reduced outside of question mark. The reason why I wanted to check for a 2620 from the Black Shard from Chris. The Black Shard that we got from defeating the Roaring Knight. We can attack these guys. These guys are not spareable. I believe they are. You can, yeah, they have no mercy. This one's almost dead. You can you can banish them by gaining enough TP, which will, if you gain enough TP, you can shine your soul and all of them will disappear. However, if you have beaten the Roaring Knight in Chapter 3 and equipped the Black Shard to Chris, you will deal a ton of damage. It's really weird to think that darkness will cut through darkness because the Roaring Knight's blade is a Black Shard. It's made out of glass. And those are really effective here. So we're going to go ahead and not fight you, but Titan. You can, if you don't have it, I believe you can still fight. Again, it shouldn't affect your path of, mercy or whatever, because again, these are not recruits these are things that you cannot recruit. You can either banish them or fight. I would not recommend the banishment way because gaining TP is a bitch and a half. This took me forever, for what at least felt like forever in my first go around. So I recommend just fighting, especially if you beat the Knight in Chapter 3. How we gain TP is obviously here, and then this one has a red border. You cannot kill it. So once you shine your soul here on these, they will eventually die out. And that'll be that. Yes, Titan spawn. That's the name of these. They're just like exactly what the name says. They're the spawn of the Titan's darkness. And through that, Chris just solos these. You won. $26, you became stronger. Is everyone all right? Yeah, let's get back on. Yeah. Again, I don't know why it gives you the option to not do anything. There's not anything here, and it's a really weird choice. It makes me think maybe there was something planned over here, or there is, and nobody has just found it yet. So, I guess we'll just have to see. Hurry, something's coming after us. Yeah, as we climb up, we're just trying to fight the Titan. Again, oh my god, I forget that there's a lot. Reminder, you can dash through these guys and Chris will attack them. Even if you don't have the Black Shard equipped, Chris will still do damage to them, end up killing them. The Titan, it obviously hasn't emerged yet. We're trying to stop it, but the angelic biblical connection to it with the eyes, really just the design there, it's beautiful. Everything, with it being connected to, the church, it really makes sense that the Titan is our final boss. But this chapter has taken just such a huge leap from, chapters previously before. I mentioned it in another video one time, but the change from going to, you know, this is just a fun little world. It doesn't have effect on us. To now we've encountered the night. We're now facing the roaring. We're facing consequences. There are different routes that you can take. It's just the shift in the story writing. It's really beautiful, Toby Fox. And I can't commend it enough. I love this chapter. When people were talking about chapter 3 and 4, I had played it after a month that it came out, and people were praising chapter 4, and I had just finished chapter 3, and I was like, how are they going to get better than chapter 3? And this is how. Chris, get over here. Susie throws us all the way up here to the top. Doesn't look like we can go much higher. Rouse, are you okay? I'm fine, just a little rattled. Susie's magic. Max healed us. Susie! Don't mention it. Let's go. It seemed like that took a lot out of Susie, but also Susie's character development has been huge in this chapter. It's tremendous, like, you know, to go into, you know, not wanting to do magic to then learning a lot from Grissom Boom and having her own solo boss fight to prove herself worthy. It's just amazing, and a lot of people are calling for hopefully Rousey's chapter, or maybe even Chris's development in chapter 5. As we keep going here, we seem to reach an end. Oh no, we haven't. A world basked in purest light, beneath it grew eternal night. Light and dark, both burning dire, countdown to the earth's expire. The fountains freed, the roaring cries, and Titans shape from Arkan's eyes. End of the line, huh? It seems so. We just wait for the time to show up, huh? No. It's already been here the whole time. Hey, dumbass! Don't know if you got the memo, but we're heroes. And there's a whole lot of stuff written in our lives we haven't gotten to see yet. So get out of our way, or as soon as my hand stops shaking, my axe is gonna chop you in half. Got it? Chris, Rousey, let's go! Darkness constricts you. TB gain reduce outside of question mark. Introducing the Titan, freed from the roaring of the night. Loot heavy is insane. The Titan, all we can do is attack, but we can't do anything yet. We must, well, you don't have to check, but we'll check here. We're gonna defend just to learn about Titan. Attack 40, defense 80, the fear of dark, which appears in many forms. Use axe to survive, expose darkness to light, and gather courage to gain TP. Then use unleash to reveal the weak point. Guitar too into the melody is as a music nerd, I just can't. I love it. We have the same kind of attacks from the Titan spawn, the darkness, which gives a long gaze, which slithered like a snake. If we try and act, or if we try and fight, I'll just show here. 786, we are greatly reduced from what, and that was from Chris's you know, the black shard. So from going down to 2,000 to 700, yeah, we do nothing to him. He is being protected, so we must gain enough TP to end up unleashing and revealing his weakness. I'm going to use Brighten to power lighten up. Your soul shone brighter. This will help here. We have his fingers that attacks us, but we use the light to explode and just gain all the TP. Remember, the yellow is TP that you want to gain. I struggled with knowing this. I didn't make the connection that TP was the yellow dots from shining the light. Act. We don't need to heal. We just need to keep defending. And obviously, if we try and spare, there is no mercy. So we'll keep getting on these attacks. We just want to keep killing them off, getting TP. But obviously, we have to dodge these red enemies because they are not affected by the light. 74, we're almost there. I think, yeah. We'll be able to here at the end of this turn. So these little fish, they're just kind of like, think of them like fish bones from Mario. That's kind of like my immediate connection. You just kind of want to break them down. And now we're at max. Unleash the beast. Your soul emitted a brilliant light. And its stargaze is gone. I timed that terribly. And now we can actually do damage. 800 and 400 from Susie and Rouse. You can only imagine how much Chris is going to do with the black shard. Now that its defense is down, it's going to consume darkness and just fire these balls. Attack! Its defense is down! The first time ever that Rouse is encouraging us to attack, and now we see its HP. 26,998 and 70 town. We do a lot of damage when its defense is down, and this is only just one Titan. We want to still keep getting TP because its defense will not be down. Oh god, Rouse is almost dead. Damn, shield's back. Chris, take it back down again. I would love to, but I currently need to heal Rouse. I also just realized that our HP and attack have also increased dramatically, showing that we've kind of like leveled up. Level ups aren't really shown visually or like specifically told that like, hey, you've leveled up like a regular RPG video game, but it's pretty cool to see because it's like you'll go from, you know, one fight or one moment in the game to being like at one point, and then next you'll be like, oh, whoa, we have a lot of HP left. We're gonna help Susie here, or not Susie, Rouse. Oh, we can wake Chris. And we gotta remember we also have our Rude Buster, so when the shield is down, we can use that. So Rouse's back up. And these are gonna get a lot more aggressive now that we've actually done damage to him, but if you just keep going in circles or following the patterns, it's not really that hard. I'll be honest. The Titan, it's not hard, it's just really tedious. But we should be getting, no, same attacks, you're just gonna keep throwing it. There's a lot, oh god, there is a lot more of them. And there's also different visual ones that are stronger. So yeah, there'll be more spawn that goes on throughout the fight. Everyone's kinda on the down low. I think we're fine to go Brian one more time. These will give you a lot of TP. Really want to take out those middle ones and then just not get hit. Even if you do get hit, you can kind of take it. Be in between. Oh, Rouse's down. Okay. Let's unleash. I want to put a revive bin on Rouse. I'm not doing the best because I'm kind of just like throwing caution to the wind a bit. My first time it was pretty easy, and now it's gonna start double attacking us. Those really suck. Oh, it faked me out. Okay, Susie's almost dead. Attack! Defense is down! We're gonna want to use item. Yeah, on Susie. The Dark Shard really helps. Ow. Oh my god, I'm losing. Okay. I almost got it. Keep kicking down its shield, Chris. We're gonna want to just keep fighting, and Rouse, you keep using items, buddy. Star Elixir on yourself. I know you want to do... Oh, we completely missed. That was my bad. The music is getting contorted, and there's more enemies. It gets a lot more difficult. Oh my god. I am throwing the game right now. What is happening? Oh god. And as you can tell also, around the battle, it's continuing to get darker. Darkness flows. A swarm is coming. We're gonna use a revivement on Susie, and then I really want just defend. Susie's gonna be at max. New enemies now. We have these guys which are chattering again. Oh my god, a swarm. It really is not lying when it says that there is a swarm coming. This is where maybe you want to use the Brighten because it'll help just take out a lot. How? Oh god, we're gonna... I'm really bad. Wow. I don't remember it being this hard. Revivement here. We don't have an item that recovers the entire team. That's what's really killing me right now. I really need to lock in and just... Oh my god, wow. Is this the first time that I'll lose? I remember the Titan not really being that hard the first time, but I also know this game has its updates. But once you get into... Oh, Rousey's dead. Rousey, you're just going to be down for a little bit longer. Okay, yeah, don't fear when they're coming too close because it only, you know, takes so long. We're gonna act, we're going to unleash, we're gonna use an item. Oh, we have the tension bit too. I completely forgot about that. That's also a really good thing to have. And we're not gonna be able to do damage here. Oh, it's getting desperate. This is one of its bigger attacks, and then it sucks everything back in for an all-out attack. You just want to hug the very bottom or top, depending on where you are, and just go all out. Did we do it? Hey, wait, what is it doing? It's regenerating. You barely do any damage. Hey, Rousey, how do we stop it? I don't know. That would be a good time to use the tension bit, methinks. It seems we're only damaging its outer shell. As long as the inside is intact, this battle will just keep... 10,500. I suppose we just have to keep on fighting. What are y'all giving up for? The old man is back! You're not out of ideas yet, are you? Oh, old man, I thought you were... I was looking for a change of scenery. But this is a bit ridiculous. Come on, let's get this fella. Yeah. Your soul is shining. A new act has appeared. The reason why I used the tension bit, even though it doesn't matter. Duel Buster. Your soul's shown on the old man and Susie. Bang! Or I'll say for a little bit more extra damage. Not bad, right? Still, we've only harmed the outside. And you know what to do, right? Your soul is shining. A new act has appeared. Duel Buster and then fight. Your soul shine on Susie and old man. Chris, I got an idea, but you're gonna have to put your life in my hands. Kinda literally. Damn, what am I asking for? We both know I got this, right? Let's go. What happens if we just attack? Oh, okay, it just starts regenerating. You know, fair. Even the game is like, bruh, just fucking do the new attack. Susie's idea. Press Z to throw. Susie is throwing us at the Titan. So we gotta line up here. It's very important that we aim it perfectly. Ah, screw it. Get dunked on. We did it? Hey, Chris, what's the deal with that red heart thing? That your... Wait a sec, the old man! Come on, we still gotta talk to him. Chris! Chris, you're alright. I can't believe it actually worked. I actually defeated a Titan. You do that, then. Chris? Where's Susie? Susie, wait! Oh. Susie, stop! The last prophecy. The story's end. And then, when all hope is lost for the tale, the final tragedy unveils. To save the worlds, there is only one way. Susie, don't look! Susie, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Shut up. Hell, you apologizing? You're worried about that? Seriously? This stupid prophecy? Like something like that would happen. Wouldn't let it happen. Chris wouldn't let it happen. Obviously, you wouldn't let it happen. Oh? Why wouldn't you laugh? It's just stupid. So stop crying, okay? Everything's gonna be alright. Hey, Chris. Let's go seal the fountain, okay? Susie. She's a really nice person, Chris. How can she be so... Oh. Sorry, Chris. Sorry I didn't say the whole prophecy first. Just... What if I said something different? We did something different. We're just kind of... Perhaps by the time we got... would change. But no matter what we do, our fate... Decided. Sorry, don't look at me. I don't mean to always make everything about me. Sorry, Everything's okay, Chris. Look, I'm smiling. Hey, not. Chris. Scared. Getting harder and harder. Just stand there smiling all the time. Be the one saying I'm not afraid to. But being with you two, or I'm with you two, I realize friendship isn't just about being happy all the time. Something far could have imagined. I want to believe again. I want to believe it can change. That there isn't just one ending. Susie's hope. Hope. Infectious, isn't it, Chris? Oh. Do we see the fate with our own eyes? It's believed. Chris. Susie's waiting. The last prophecy is something that we cannot see. Yet Rouse and Susie now know. And it's weird, because all we can do at this point is theorize. Theorize and hope that one way will end up being the other, because obviously through this, it sounds like tragedy. It sounds like an end that isn't satisfactory. Through the prophecies back here. So it seems that we are going to go to another tragedy. And the only way to save the world, there is only one way. And a lot of people's mind went to Susie sacrificing herself. Others say it might be Rouse or Noelle that sacrifices themselves. Maybe it's not a sacrifice. Maybe it's no matter what that this world will end, or something completely different. And it's really weird. What's also really weird is the fact that there's the weird route. There's a difference between the two when you talk with Noelle in the room, or when you talk with Rouse here. When you talk with Rouse here in this route, where you spare everyone, you become more passive, a passive route. We have that conversation where Rouse wants to have belief. He wants to believe in Susie's naive hope. However, if you go on the more genocidal route, the weird route, the Snowgrave, where we control Noelle and everything, in Chapter 4, where you talk with Noelle at her house, and we force it to keep happening, when you get here, Rouse will talk about how he wants to believe, but everything seems so hopeless, and that everything is set in stone, and it's nothing but despair. I don't know the exact dialogue. I'll put the scene and everything up here on screen. But it's a very heavy, stark contrast between the positivity and the negativity between the two routes. Yet Toby Fox still claims that there is only one canon ending. So, just for now, I guess it depends on how we get to that ending. But, yeah. It's really weird to think about. We defeat the Titan. We went through this whole tragedy, the roaring that the night had brought the Titan. We should be celebrating that we actually defeated it. It's, this was supposed to be the end. There was no way that we could defeat the Titan. And then Garrison comes in, helps us, gives Susie an idea, and we defeat it. That we're met with this end. Chris? You were cool when you played the piano earlier. Thanks, buddy. Only then will the worlds be saved. Again, tying into theories that someone must be sacrificed, something must happen that is tragic, or maybe something completely different. Hey, Chris. I tell you, stupid dream I have. No matter what, I want to keep being friends with you. When the sun comes up again, I want tomorrow the same as you. Be just the same. And in the always go back to the don't have to say anything back. Aren't you, dumbass? Susie's smile seemed to everything. Shined on it. For a moment, it was as if all the darkness had been blown. Man, did a fucking hurricane come through here? God damn! Oriel? Hey, Knight? I just casually just like, Ayo, Knight, are you here? Knight, are you there? Yoo-hoo! Chris. Is Toriel even... Let's just go. Yeah, it's weird. We came in here because we wanted to find Toriel, because the door to our house was locked. That's the whole reason why this dark world was created and even happened. Construction and what did I say? The organ. No reason to play it now. Definitely gonna be weird for Father Alvin to come back to a trash church next chapter and be like, who the hell did this? It's a door. A large person could fit inside. Doorknob. Turn the doorknob. You didn't do it. Door. I thought there was something. What does it say? It's, again, I bring up a lot of theories, but this is just because I really like Deltarune. It's theorized that the knight is hiding within this door. Because after they caused the Titan to fall, they were never found. And the description of, you know, fitting a large person in night. And Chris doesn't turn the doorknob. Obviously, because if the knight was in there, then we would see them. So Chris doesn't want us to see him. That or the knight is just no longer here. But yeah, it's really interesting. Let's go check down into the... It smells nice. I'm sorry, I'm about to ruin this song. Going down. Changed here? Closer to opening this thing, huh? Tomorrow we have to do something. We have to. But yeah, I'm gonna let this song play out for a little bit as we walk around. But for those that are Undertale fans, if you could tell by the chord progression, you already know what this song is. Why don't we just go home? I didn't get to see the very short, but yeah. For those who are Undertale fans, you know this song well. This is, it's raining somewhere. I think it's somewhere else, but I think it could be either somewhere else or it's raining somewhere. And the song of this one is The Place Where It Rained. It's really interesting because, you know, this is supposed to be a separate universe or a parallel one that has no ties to Undertale, yet it's playing the song of, you know, this, and it's such a nice version. It's closed. We finally know that it's closed! It's not open or it's clopened. Fuck you, Sans, and your clopened sign. We have won. It's quiet inside. Peek in. Zigzag rug, flat screen TV, regular looking kitchen. A bit messy, but nothing special. Yet we can't go inside, which is really annoying. Knock knock, no response. Knock knock, no response. I think there's here. Oh, nothing? Sworn. Yeah, no, it's nighttime here. It's, I think, let's just go to your house. The song that you heard before when I'm talking to not Susie, Rouse, about the prophecy whole thing, I believe that was 1 a.m. So it's currently 1 a.m. here. So it's literally the dead of night. Knocking might wake somebody up. Flower King. Closed. Yet it's going to be open soon because that's where we're heading next for our Dark World. Based on the prophecy. Now, if we go over here... You hear that? No? Like someone's playing a song out there. You know? On the other side of the lake. When I was streaming this to friends, they showed me this cool little cutscene where if you sit here long enough, you'll be able to stare off to the end of the ocean. But there's a really interesting theory about this song, considering, you know, its place in Undertale and now in Deltarune. And it's theorized that the ending of Deltarune is that the whole entire world collapses on itself. And for those who are really big Undertale fans, you'll know that in Sans's not backyard, but in his shed, there's like a little time machine. Or not a time machine, but it's a mysterious machine. And in a drawer there's a picture of 3 people saying, "Don't forget." While this world has no connection to Undertale, that doesn't mean, like, you know, that something weird could have happened and it transferred to Undertale, as this is an anagram. And it's a wild theory, but it would be really quite a sad ending, but also really interesting that at the end, Sans, out of all people, escapes the tragic falling of the world, and he has to, you know, don't forget I'm with you in the dark. He doesn't forget Chris, Susie, and Ralsei from this. As if you, in Undertale, it was also described that Sans and Papyrus, they just showed up randomly. So maybe that won't be the whole point, is that at the end of the game, Sans lives and he becomes weirdly the main character. But maybe somehow he escapes the tragedy that happens. So, yeah, it's just a really weird thing to think about. It's an ornate gate. It appears to be locked. Oh, yeah, but that's all about me for theories. Let's just go home. Your mom's van. Seems like the house lights are inside, so she's been here the entire time! Yay! So, you mind if I... Chris? Ain't no way. I have not danced the jitterbug like this in ages. Well, you aren't bugging me, so jitter away. Why didn't the skeleton have anyone to dance with? Because he had no body to dance with. Good one. Not only did you totally botch that joke, but I'm dancing with you, so it doesn't make any sense. Are we, interrupting something? Oh, Chris, Snoozy! Snoozy! No, you're not interrupting anything. We were looking for you, Birch, and... Sorry, I canceled choir practice today due to the rain. The weather was so bad, and... Chris, Susie, have you met Mr. Sans? Hey. Oh, Susie, did you want to stay over again? You could just sleep in, Asriel's bed. I think I gotta be going. Oh, all right. See you later, honey. I mean, Susie. Later. She is drunk off her ass. Chris, is Susie okay? Hey, she'll be fine. I'm sure she'll figure it all out. Meanwhile, let's get back to business. Chris, what about you? You want a party? Oh, Chris, party, board games! And hey, you don't gotta just do disco dance, kid. We can play some brand new music too. How about we pump up the tunes? Pump up the tunes, pump up the tunes, pump up the tunes! Like I said, drunk off her ass. Chris, where are you going? You going to bed already? There are pancakes in the fridge if you want them, dear. Good night, honey. Sorry, I wasn't here, honey. It started pouring so suddenly, so I just had to duck into the convenience store, and, well, Mr. Sands was just so much fun that... Who gives a damn about choir practice? Chris, let's sing right now. Sands, can you beatbox? Can you beatbox? I don't remember this shit. What the fuck? Been doing it the whole time. No, you have not. Rama-tum-tum, rama-tum-tum. Chris, feel free to harmonize with Sands on the rama-tum-tums. What, you want to go to bed? Oh, poo. It's a record player. Change the... Press the stop button. Unfortunately, the stop button is the only thing that seems to be broken. Oh my god! What? What? What the hell? Why is it so fast? Chris, I am so sorry. The record. That's way too far. I'm not keeping it that way. The fridge, a bottle of ketchup stands defiantly inside. God damn it, Sans. You should probably just go to bed. So yeah, I remember about that joke in Deltarune Chapter 1 about Sans befriending your mom. I don't think they're doing anything. Oh, and we're also back in the cage here. Chris is taking out the soul. Yay. I'm so sorry, Chris. I want to kill that bitch as much as you do. I want to kill him. Maybe we can work out something together. And he's actually doing the rama-tum-tum. Wow. That's wild. Out of nowhere, Susie joins the party. Aren't gonna let that happen. Right? Chris. Don't forget Chris. Promised. And that is it for Chapter 4. Wow, that's it? Yep, I want to thank all of you guys so much for putting up with everything that I've done here. I have never done a Let's Play before, and when Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 came out, I really wanted to do it. It was my first time ever recording over on Twitch, and I wanted to make those into Let's Plays here on YouTube. And it took us a long time to get here. That ending also has a different sequence if you are in the different route. I'm not going to go over it. If you want to look it up on YouTube, you are more than welcome to, or play it on your own. I highly recommend this game. It's only 25 bucks and you get the rest of the chapters for free. It's an amazing game. I want to thank you guys so much for all of this. For all of you who have watched my YouTube Shorts, who have watched my long-form content, I thank you. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing Let's Plays or what's next for this channel. I will be uploading a video about us getting 500 subscribers. That's pretty huge for me. I'll give you an update about what I want to do with this channel later. But for now, well done. The halfway mark has been attained. But it is still waiting. How much longer now? I, Deltarune. To be continued in Chapter 25. What the fuck? Chapter 5, 2026. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. It was a legend of hope, a legend of dreams. It was a legend of light, a legend of dark. This is the legend of Deltarune.